Okay, question 3, we've got a question about force, mass and acceleration. So I taught you my fat auntie. So my fat auntie. And then we're away. So F equals M plus A, absolutely not. Minus A, absolutely not. F equals M times A, perfect, we're away. Now we've got to use it. So a cyclist has a mass of 70. They calculate the force to accelerate them at 2. So we want to work out F. So we're just using what we've just got above. F equals M times A, that's going to equal 70 times 2 equals 140 newtons mark. Another cyclist travels 1,200 meters in a time of 80 seconds. What's their average speed? It even tells you what to use. So we know that we use shoot Donald Trump. And what we've got there is S equals D over T. So we're just going to use that. And let's plug the values in. So 1,200 divided by 80 would get me a mark to show that I've substituted in. And 15 meters per second. That's the answer to that one. Next one, a student wants to measure the average cyclist of a speed. They estimate that one of their steps is a meter. Well, that's not great. He counts 100 steps, so about 100 meters. He uses a stopwatch. Okay, that's not great because he's going to have a human reaction time. State 2 improvements they could make. Well, the improvements are, how about we measure that with a ruler or a tape measure or a trundle wheel, something that's a bit more accurate than roughly counting out some steps. And the next part is, how about we use an electronic timer between those, as that will remove the human reaction times. Now there's one other one that I'm going to talk about, which is to do with parallax error, and I've kind of introduced that to you before, but a long time ago. And that is, if I measure, say, volume of a liquid inside a measuring cylinder, if I have my eye looking that way at the bottom of the meniscus, then if I have my eye looking at that way at the bottom of the meniscus, you can see that I get a difference in measurements, and that's why we should keep our eye level with the bottom of the meniscus. This is called parallax error. So parallax error is the idea that you need to have your head level with what you're measuring, because light travels in straight lines. So a measuring tape is more accurate than counting steps, 1 mark. Use an electronic timer to get rid of the systematic error. So systematic error is error due to our practical setup. And clearly this practical setup is pants. So that would then enable us to remove human reaction time. That's enough for 2. And if you fancied showing off, well, rather than stand there, stand here, because at least then the 2 parallax errors will kind of cancel each other out in terms of their view. But that really would be showing off. And that's that one.